Hello, Megan and Rachel. Thank you so much for a great class and for all your support. I am going to happily share with you my capstone, and I'm going to go to the share screen and put it on. Here we go. And now I need to get to my class, and I'm going to go through the 6 elements. Okay, so the first element is the welcome page. So here you see the banner. I got a colorful picture of different kinds of people with different kinds of messages for interpersonal communication, the name, the course number and section number. And then I also have this welcoming message to get them interested by saying that this is an intriguing journey, that they're going to be amazed, and that the material is relatable and practical, and they're going to start using it right away. So hopefully that will get them interested. And then we have the module, these buttons that you had on the course template, which I appreciated so much. That course template was fantastic. So I'm going to go to the module page now and go through element 2, which is the element 2 is the course syllabus. So here's the course syllabus, and a little slow. Here we are. Okay. Okay, so here is the course syllabus page. I borrowed yours again, and then I kept the student support because that was great, and then it does the course summary underneath. So the syllabus, I'm not going to click on it because last time I did that I lost this whole page. So I'm going to just show you my course syllabus and the pieces that are important for in terms of what we're supposed to be doing. So here's my syllabus. What you want to know is if the asynchronous activity and synchronous is listed, and so here it is right near the top. I also went through it to make sure that the language sounds friendly and not too heavy on negative consequences. And in fact, I don't think I have any negative consequences. Because that scares people, especially first generation college students. And my collaborative principles, which I think are the key to assuring equity and inclusion. A new piece that I added is this on the names and pronouns. And this is so that that people can feel comfortable telling us what name they want to be called, and also what pronoun that they would prefer to be used. And I have some reasoning for that. So that's the syllabus. And the next element that you wanted to see is the Start Here module. So let's go back to modules. So here is the Start Here, the welcoming page. And so here are the different pieces that you wanted included. And actually I just got these from the template. So the first thing on there that you wanted to see was the instructor page. So I created an instructor page that has the information in text, but also in a video. So I have a 4-minute video to introduce myself that they can click on. And it's just a talking head, so that I broke up the text with a lot of photos so that it's less intimidating to read, and also links on the photos if they want to know more about my background and places that I've been. Okay, so that is the meet your instructor. The next thing I'm going to show you is the contact information. So here's my contact information, email and phone number, what information I want for them when they contact me, the fact that they can set up appointments. I have preferred times, but told them that I have other times available. And last semester in the spring, I just let them contact me anytime because I have to stay home anyway. So that makes me very accessible to the students. And then on the course navigation structure, I use a lot of your ideas there. And I have the module expectations, the day 1 to log in and plan, and then the day 1 to 4 is to work on content, the day 4, we will have weekly peer interaction because I am doing Zoom meetings, and then they will be in groups at the end of that meeting, and they'll be writing up their takeaways and submitting that as a formative assessment for me to look at. Okay, and I have the dates for that the final assignments are due on day 7, major project dates, and then here I have this calendar of, it's just a week actually, but it's a graphic, and I think that whenever you can have graphic organizers, that's very helpful. And then I kept your technical support page, so there it is. I didn't put anything new on that. And then I did include the learner information survey, and I use the same one you have. I didn't add anything new. I just have those questions because that's what I want to know about students as well. So next we have a course module. So I have a module with course content. So my first one is that I created is this. It's the topic is elevating conversation. I created the module overview. It's going really slow today. Must be a lot of people online, huh? So, oh, it just went to that module. I didn't mean it to, but so. Okay, so back here again. Okay, so what I have for the first week is I have a couple of TED Talks for them to watch, and a website that has introduction, great starters, great icebreakers for conversation. So the point is to understand how to make a conversation more interesting or engaging. And then in it, I embedded some quizzes for each video, and then I have a written assignment that here to prepare for the interactions we're gonna have. So I'm gonna break them into pairs and have them meet each other, ask questions, and so on. And then they're gonna process that in groups and then share what their takeaways are. So here's then moving to element 5. We have the you want to see that, you know, interactive activities and discussion. So I showed you what those are. So here is the final, the final activity and assessment. So this is the group discussion where they will share their takeaways and then document them, write them down and submit them. So I have the overview of what that is, and then I have the instructions or the prompts for each of the parts with examples of how to write it. And then I have this was the list of ways to have a good conversation from one of the videos. So I put it here so for their ease to just pick them out, to list which one they used, and then to say which ones they want to do beyond. So that will help me assess what they learned and also get a sense of their writing skills at this point. And then I have also a grading rubric, so you can see that I'm how I use a rubric to assess work. So I'm looking for their ability to express themselves, so clear takeaways stated as a claim. Then that they know how to use evidence and an explanation, that they can identify the areas of strength as well as the areas they want to work on, and that they integrate the ideas from the videos. Those are the things I'll be looking for. And so that's the assessment piece. So then I can move on to element 6, which is equity in action. So I did mention to you that I have the survey, which it's not a new creation, but in terms of equity, there's a couple of more things that I wanted to share. Is that the way I build in the interaction into my class is the way that I try to incorporate equity principles based on information I know from doing research in this area. So through collaborative interaction, students build relationships to get to know each other, and it's a good way to build interracial relationships, cross-gender relationships, intercultural relationships. So I always include group work in my classes, in part to do that. And also it helps to build equity because they're sharing ideas with each other, and all the ideas are not just coming from me or from a textbook. They have experiences that they share, and then how they formulate what they're learning and share that with each other is another way to um, increase equity and inclusion of different perspectives in the class. So that's in a nutshell what I'm doing. And again, I so appreciate your class and all your support. And I know I'll be continuing to learn about this new way to teach. Thank you so much.